Dear Mooji, I want to know who I am, and I know that this knowledge must come just from me, but I feel puzzled when I learn from respected sources that there is a big difference between the self of the Hindus and the self of the Buddhists. I feel they must speak about the same, but still they point at this difference. What do you think? Thank you. The self is one. The expressions may differ, but the self is one, whatever name. In one country you call water, water, another one water you call pani, another one you call aqua, another one you call agua. It's the same water, you see. So people using different terms. Then there are sometimes people who want to make out that there's something more special about this or so on. So you will only come to this kind of conclusion deeply when you look for yourself and you are able to look at all the different expressions and see that they are one. That is what you will see. So it reminds me of a story of Ramakrishna. Said that there were several blind people. They were introduced to an elephant. The elephant was standing still, and they had to go and touch this creature, and they had to give an impression of what they feel the creature is. So some of them were there, and one of them was feeling the legs of the elephant, and they say, "Oh, it's like a warm temple. This creature is like a warm pillar, it's like temple or something." Oh yes. Another one was feeling the ears, and he's saying, "Oh, it's like a big fan. It's like a big fan, you know, like this." The other one was holding the trunk, and he says, "Oh, this is like a big water hose, like big water hose. This is like this." Then another one was under the belly feeling, and he's saying, "Oh, this is like being in a cave and pressing like this." The other one was holding on to the tail, and they were thinking, "Oh, this is like it's like a long rope or something like this." So only the one who could see it was an elephant, and that all of these are different parts of the same one creature. But these blind people were going to go away and say, "Oh yes, I met this creature was like a big fan." Another one, "Oh yes, this creature was like a snake, but it had a kind of little bushiness at the bottom. It was very unusual." They all give different reports, but the thing is the same one thing. It's the same with all the religions. They have different ways of expressing, and or with food. The food is grown on the land. So many food, potatoes and carrots and pumpkins and everything, but one is cooked a certain way. They say this is Chinese food. Another one cooking the same vegetables another way, and they say this is Indian food, curry. Another one cooking but it comes down to the same thing. The end of the day is just the food, and if you enjoy Indian food, you enjoy Indian food, and you Chinese food, you enjoy Chinese food. The trouble comes when you start to say that Chinese food is the best food, and this is all in difficulty, you see. So let each one carry on in their own path. The farmer who grows the food knows that all of it comes from his land, and it's the same food. Let the others argue amongst themselves, and that's that. It's just a point of ignorance, really. Or different ways of expressing the same thing, according to the temperament and the capacity of the people that are really participating in that inquiry. It will be served in a different way to suit each taste, you see. So not anything to really worry about.